It's the weekend edition of Bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. Of course, the anchor of the program, Michael Adekunle. Welcome you all to the program today, Saturday edition of Bystanders at Newsstand. It's 27th of January 2024. We're saying good morning to you all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, specifically the Newsstand. Thank you so much for joining us today. All right, let's have the papers displayed. We have the Nation newspaper at the newsstand this morning. It's a very crucial headline. The Nation: 15 escape death in Ibadan. Air mishap. 15 escape death in Ibadan. Air mishap. Private jets overshoots airport runway. NCC suspends Martini Airlines license. NCC suspends Martini Airlines license. Authorities blame brake failure for incident. Authorities blame brake failure for incident. Let's quickly move down to River State, where we have a political crisis going on there. Rivers crisis: Assembly bars Fubara from appointing local government chairman. Sorry, Assembly bars Fubara from appointing local government chairman. Overrides governor's veto on 4 bills. So the other story: abductors demand 200 million naira to free Lagos PDP chairman. Others, that's the Lagos State PDP chairman that was kidnapped along Lagos Ibadan Expressway yesterday. That's the Ogere area of Lagos Ibadan Expressway. The man was kidnapped yesterday, and abductors are demanding 200 million naira before he can gain his freedom. So the next one down the paper on page 13 of the Nation newspaper, Yahoo boy stabs parents as magic soap fails to produce fortune. Yahoo boy stabs parents as magic soap fails to produce fortune. On sport, AFCON, Super Eagles, Cameroon battle for quarter-final tickets. Super Eagles, Cameroon battle for quarter-final tickets. The sport lovers are waiting to see this match today. Let's see what ends it. All right, the Vanguard newspaper, Saturday Vanguard, was the Saturday Vanguard saying at the newsstand. Thank you so much. Why war against terror may never end is what we have here on page 9 of Saturday Vanguard newspaper. Why war against terror may never end in the country. Fifth columnists, terror financiers, deep in it. Our top military men who tried to expose financiers of terrorists were eliminated. And we have the ex-general saying that the federal government should prosecute sponsors of terror. Prosecute sponsors of terror, retired generals challenge federal government. All right, 10 escape death as private jets overshoot runway in Ibadan. Thank God for their lives. They are alive. Nothing happened to them. If not, by this morning or yesterday, we have been mourning these people. All right, this day newspaper, end killings in Nigeria. In Nigeria, Peter Obi tells federal government security agencies end wanton killings in Nigeria. Peter Obi tells federal government security agencies. And the last, okay, not the last paper, we have Saturday Tribune here. Kidnappers strike again on Lagos Ibadan Expressway, abduct Lagos PDP chairman. Party leaders call for swift rescue action. On to the next one, Plateau crisis. How government killed born corpses of 67-year-old man, sister, three children. Governor Mutfwang asked citizens to rise against crisis marshals. And the last paper, which is the Saturday Punch, newspaper, 140 federal government appointees to access minister's performance. On top of the story, we have on top of the paper, that's the major story, rape sentence, church members say popular Lagos pastor framed. Conviction will be overturned. Okay, worsening economic hardship fuels youth battle with depression, suicide. That's what we have on same paper, the Punch newspaper, and on sports. Eagles vow to devour Lions in last 16 clash. There is a match between the Cameroonian players and Super Eagles today. Let's see what happens. All right, it's bystanders at News 10 on Flip TV. Welcome all viewers all over the world on the program this morning. I say thank you so much for joining us. Raphael, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mike.
You're welcome on board.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good morning, viewers.
All right, the Saturday edition of Bystanders at News 10 is 27th of January 2024.
Yep.
There is a match that will be taking place today.
Yeah,
Cameroon
football.
Cameroon versus Nigeria.
Yeah.
Are you hopeful that your country will win?
Yeah, if you ask me, I'm hopeful for those players. I'm praying for them so that they won't injure themselves. And two, I always send my message across to them to be mindful how they play, on the field. They shouldn't be that, physically, desperate. What I mean by this physical desperation is avoid having much contact with these Cameroonian players, of course, because what they eat is plantain. Cameroonians, they eat unripe plantain. They are physically fit. There's no way you can compare somebody that eats apple, gari, eba, semo, to someone that eats plantain. I listen to their traditional food. Plantain is iron. It's iron. It gives iron. Iron. If you see, so what I'm trying to, why I'm giving them such advice is that if you get injured, you're on your own. Your papa, mama. You are coach in Europe. You are scout. You are manager. You are fund. Nigeria is not going to help you. So avoid physical contact. What you do is unleash release your talent. Unleash the stardom you are on the field, and they tell the whole world that you know what you are doing by beating Cameroon. But if you ask me, the question I asked, I'm sending across to the NFA, former footballer, whatever they call themselves, I don't know, they are LFF now, is did you prepare enough? Did you go there with enough equipment? What about the lodging and accommodation? The hotel, is it a conducive one? What are the preparations you made to make sure that our boys come home in what? Flying color. That's victoriously. See, what I'm saying is, don't play in a way that you will get injured. Please, if you wound yourself because of Nigeria, you're on your own, nobody's going to take care of you. But I wish you well.
A few days ago, the president of the country, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, said he has always been disappointed by the way these guys play on the pitch. Don't you think the guys will change that narrative?
Wait. Tinubu is not satisfied with the way the players are playing. And we Nigerians, are we satisfied with the way he's playing us at Aso Rock? See, let me tell you, he's just talking. He's playing far. What he's doing at Aso Rock, nobody.
You're talking about football, yeah.
No. Himself should be a good man first. Leadership is by example. You want those boys to die on the field. If they get wounded, how are we going to treat them? Tinubu is giving order for them to kill themselves. Is he going to release funds? How much did he release? To make sure that the preparation is well perfected for these boys to come home with or in flying color. See, let me tell you, he's just saying it. That is how a leader should talk. But if you ask me, that statement is not motivational. You begin to tell them good things. You begin to ginger them. You must to praise them. You must to pray for them. Encourage them.
Yeah, encourage them.
You don't know. No. I'm not satisfied the way and manner that. Did he play ball in his life? Have you ever had that one Bola Ahmed Tinubu play ball somewhere in Europe before? Instead of being a charismatic leader, a leader that can move people by the word of his speech. The speech, through speech, you can move mountain. See, look at when Jimmy Cliff was singing, Mama, look at the mountain. The aspiration of everybody is who could go high there. Going up there. That is what he's targeting. Mama, look at mountain. Papa, look at the mountain. So it's a big challenge. Football is a big challenge in Africa, especially when it's our big challenge, especially when we are meeting Cameroon. He should be speaking at least with such, giving them, to give them inspiration, motivation. It's not a question of just attacking. Is not satisfied with the way they are playing. Are you playing well at Aso Rock in your office? What about your own play? Are you doing it well? Somebody you've not done well. You've not removed the long tree, wood, big sticks in your eyes. You are seeing a little speck in your brother's eyes. Mike, I wish those boys well, and I pray for them to come back fit. I don't want any one of them to get wounded.
All right, Raphael, the Lagos State PDP chairman was kidnapped along Lagos
Ibadan
Expressway.
Like I said before, Mike. Okay, keep on.
Said it yesterday, even 2 days ago, that kidnapping in Nigeria has moved from the north
to south.
It has escalated. It's not a matter of just the northern part.
Yes. You know what?
It's everywhere now.
You know what? Some days ago, there was this big bang in Ibadan. A big bang that, if you ask me, I thought Anyway, he created what do you call it? Crater. Crater is when asteroid or all the stones from heaven fall down, from the sky fall down. The holes they left on the earth is called crater. Deep hole. I said it that during that bang, big blast in Ibadan, this road was deserted. That criminals are there. And someone said here, are you sure, Mr. Raphael? It's not like that, Mr. Raphael. I said this Ibadan Express, Baba, we are here. That's everybody is afraid again. Nobody is happy. Nobody is bold enough to be navigating on this road. Driving there late night is a very risky business. Are you listening to me? Somebody refuted it. Blah 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 blah. See, a whole PDP chairman kidnapped along. That's why sometimes I tell my viewers in abroad, please, when come home, keep your money for flights. Even if you are going to Benin, keep your money for flight. I don't think Benin is up to 150,000. I think Southeast is 200. I didn't understand. This road is not secured.
No, if you take a flight, I get to know. Won't you come down from there?
When you come down from that airplane in Benin, you are already in your state.
So would you board a
If you drive along a Ibadan Express to Benin to Asaba to Onitsha, very big risk. On getting to Asaba, come down. You are in Igbo land. You are free. You are free. See, listen. If you land in Owerri, on getting down, alighting from the plane, you are free. You are in Igbo land. I know there are kidnappers everywhere. But what is happening along this Ibadan Express? At night, during the day, Oga, is too risky, too scary. That road is too scary. When I said it, Mike, flight is much better. 200 million naira demanded from wait.
Doctors are demanding.
Yes, that is what I want to say now. Okay. Listen and listen good. Not that demanding, not the money demanded.
Okay.
We are talking about preferring solution. How to secure this road for you and I. Do you know that it's because the man is chairman of PDP? That's why we are saying it here. Do you know how many people that were abducted along this road from here to Ore? Because they were nobody in government, nobody could mention their name. They are the one that came out and recited their bitter experience in the bush, in the forest, with this Fulani herdsmen, with the kidnappers. But now it's because he's chairman of PDP. That's why we are here, talking as if that chairman is a saint or demigod. He is a human being breathing. You are a human being. We are the same. Now it has happened. When you carry the dead body of a puppy on the head, human beings will not know the value of that corpse. How the mother dog feels about the kid, its child. Now it has happened to PDP. That's why you and I are dragging it. Air transportation, land price, alighting, airport, blah, blah. Okay? They should secure this land, this road, from Lagos to Ibadan to everywhere until you get to East, Benin, and Asaba. Security is needed. The whole forest, our forest in Yoruba land, Yoruba Highland, made up of thick forests, has been overtaken by the Fulani herdsmen terrorists. They are there. What we should be saying now is telling Makinde to man the whole Oyo forest. Send security outfit there. Police, state police, if possible. Lagos has their own forest. When you go to axis of Ikorodu, from Ikorodu you get to Italawa, Italawa, then Chagamu, Ijebu-Ode, forest everywhere. Badagry axis, from there you get to Ijofin, Owode, Ato, everywhere in Idiroko, big forest, and they occupied by these herdsmen. They can come into the town any fucking time. So let me tell you, Mike, there should be security on this road. The whole forest there should be what? Secured. The local vigilante should go in there. The police, if not state police, they should go in there and make sure that the farmers, Lagosians, people from Ogun State are well secured. Are you listening to me? Solution is it. Let us prefer solution. It's not a question of when an elite, the elites, when they get into problem with abductors and kidnappers, we will start shouting on the social media. We will start shouting, what about common man? If they kidnap common man, did you hear it? Do you know how many people that suffered inside that forest? Common man, simple Nigerian citizens. Now it's because he's chairman of PDP. PDP chairman, we are sorry, but you should come out. Let us provide solution. You know, you guys are in government, and when we are talking, you said we are abusing you simply because we are saying the truth. So it has happened. I pray for you. You will be freed. But 200 million naira, which kind of too much? Do you know how much? Do you know how much where this people they spend? Which kind of too much? We are sorry and we are praying for his at least possible release so soon. No, they won't hurt you. No,
No. See, PDP is controlling the oil-rich states. PDP is controlling Bayelsa. PDP is controlling River State. PDP is controlling Akwa Ibom. How can I ask for more? 2 billion is okay. Let me tell you, PDP chairman are the ones even bringing in arms. Or are you not aware? In Zamfara, just yesterday, a PDP world chairman was caught red-handed, bringing firearms, ammunition, giving it to bandits. He was caught right in the hand like this. So forget about it. PDP, all these things they are doing is all political. Or you don't know that PDP, you know I told you something yesterday. I said PDP state, if you take a look at the insecurity as we speak, PDP state seems to be the states under siege. Plateau has a nickname. They call it a place of peace and tourism. But today, Plateau is now what? A place of tears and blood. And it is being ruled by who? PDP. Should I go further? Zamfara is under who? PDP. All right? And so on and so forth. So they are just playing to the gallery. They are just acting drama for us. Anyways, the president, the box lies on his table. And he must act. All right? Whether PDP or no PDP, the people suffering it are who? The innocent, civilians, the innocent Nigerians who have no single stake in any position. It is so unfortunate now that our politicians will now take the life of a common man, politicize it, use it in a way just to gain political power. That is what we have today in Nigeria. So I don't blame them. There are so many security architecture, security apparatus that could have been used, but they are not doing it. You think Nuhu Ribadu is not seeing what is going on? A Nuhu Ribadu who could ensure that Nasir El-Rufai, Malam, how I wish that man was in this cabinet. I came here, I cried that why is Malam El-Rufai an erudite, an emeritus, a very brilliant mind, El-Rufai? It was Nuhu Ribadu that instigated, they said they brought some queries that he had some security questions to attend to. It was Nuhu Ribadu that provided those files and documents. Nuhu Ribadu could do that just to score political points. But now he has a job to fight insecurity in Plateau, in Zamfara, in Borno, in Bauchi and the likes. But now he's looking helpless. They're just messing us. They are messing up with us.
Yesterday, Obi spoke and he charged the federal government and the security agencies to be proactive in tackling the issue of insecurity in the country. But there are questions that were asked yesterday. One of the questions is that is Obi okay? So if Obi was opportune, to be the president, do you think he would have, at least defeated this insecurity?
Well, I am not Obi's spokesperson because looking at the way Obi is playing his opposition, I don't think Obi has some balls. Right between his two legs, I don't think he has some balls. And even if he has them, they are very tiny. But I wouldn't be surprised because there's a rumor going around now that Obi's son is gay. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
You know, Obi needs to come out with his full chest and play the opposition. Let me give you a simple example of what is going on in America. In America today, Donald Trump is playing an aggressive opposition that Biden is even scared to go outside and give a speech. There's serious invasion going on in Texas, right? Donald Trump issued a statement that the governor of Texas must ensure that he put in place a border and every other state support him. And today, all states are supporting Donald Trump. That is an opposition. He's not in power. Does Obi has that confidence to say such words? Obi wants to play opposition. He's still saying my respected. In politics, put all that in the gutter. Everybody now mates when it comes to politics. But he doesn't have that. See, I am not a fan of Obi because he doesn't have the liver. He doesn't have that mind. See, if Tinubu was in the you think if it was Tinubu that lost this election and Obi was the president, Obi go to sit down on hot seats because Tinubu don't get time. He will play the opposition to the last card. Obi needs to start playing the. Yes, I saw Atiku try to do something.
How else do you want him to play?
Atiku played something yesterday. Atiku called him. I said Tinubu's administration is reckless.
But Obi has been speaking as well.
No, he's not using the right words. That's what I'm saying.
What kind of word do you expect?
He must say it directly. See, if I want
talking to them.
No, let me tell you something. When you are speaking to people, you must
want him to use a statement that will set the nation on fire.
I'm not saying he should go into insurrection. No. Obi, first and foremost, is a Nigerian citizen. Okay. All right? Likewise, Atiku. But I want you to go and study the opposition Atiku did, I think in the last 48 hours, as against Obizo. Now, read those statements, and then by Monday we will converse on it. I want you to see what happens. If truly Obi thinks people love him, then he must speak up. The end goal is Nigeria should get better, right? Because Nigeria is above Tinubu, Obi, and Atiku. It's above every one of them.
So it's until Obi is arrested before you know that he's speaking up.
Listen, if Obi likes, he should. If Obi likes, he should talk. If he likes, he doesn't talk. That's his own cup of tea. I am less concerned about it because I have always said he cannot be the president. You get my point. But today, the man who is on seat, who I supported, okay, should stand up and do the job.
So you want Obi to end like Enko Abiola? You miscalculated, young man. You miscalculated, young man. Obi is your nightmare.
No. Listen, Udeze, I think it's taking Udeze a very long for him to see who Obi really is. Udeze has been blinded with, I think, nepotism and tribalism. When a person, as a leader, the first characteristics you must have is confidence. Obi lacks it. In Nigerian politics, when you lack confidence, nothing else, your brilliance doesn't even matter. I said Atiku played a very confident opposition in his statement he issued. He said it, and we started seeing that the special heads, the special advisors of Tinubu, they started running Esther Skater, giving explanation. If I say that this 3.3 billion naira loan that you guys collected, tell us how much are we paying, but that's what we want to know. Forget all this story. I don't trust you. You went to open a SPV, a special purpose vehicle in Bahamas, and we know that Bahamas has been known for notorious dealings. Tinubu, you want to put us into debt. Tell us what is going on. He called him Tinubu, I don't trust. And they started explaining this. That is how opposition is played. If it was Obi that was in this situation, he wouldn't say something like that. He would just be saying, that. See, for our democracy to strive, for even Tinubu to do even excellently well, he need a strong opposition. That is a known fact.
Okay, there was a jet crash yesterday in Ibadan. Thank God people didn't lose their life. But what signal do you think this is sending to the aviation industry?
Well, I think it's the jet actually skidded off, the work, what's it called? Is it the runway? It skidded off. Thank God it has not taken off. So I think we need to put more stringent policies across our runways because I think we have seen it happen like 2 times now. The first time was the one that involved the Minister of Power. then another one again, and I think both happen in Ibadan. So I think in that Ibadan airport, we need more men, we need more enforcement agencies to be stationed there and look towards their operations. Because I hope we are not going to have the third time that will lead to fatalities. Because I think it's becoming one too many. And also, Festus Keyamo should remain focused. I understand that the Northerners who think they are the owner of this country, Ali Udume goes around and saying all nonsense. This is why I'm saying that we the Southerners, including Udeze Chima, Uchejini, including myself, including you, we are all cowards. Because our senators are our representative and it's a representation of our lifestyle. We are all cowards. How dare Ali Udume come out and tell us that Tinubu will not, because they are moving, when FAN was moved to Lagos, they didn't even seek for anybody's permission. And not one single man, not one single Igbo, not one single Calabar man, not one single Yoruba man spoke against it. But Ali Ndume feels it's so bigger than all the Southerners combined together. But if you ask one Southerner, they will tell you that now we go school pass. We go school, but we don't get sense. We don't get confidence. We are cowards. Bunch of cowards. This is why you see these people, they will ride all over us. They said they wanted to arrest Bodejo, the leader of Miyetti Allah. Immediately, Miyetti Allah gave Tinubu 72 hours. If you don't release that man, you go cast costs. Immediately, DSS came out and said, the guy not there on hand. DSS came out, they said, the guy is not in our custody. What is Southeast? What are Biafrans saying? What are they saying? What are they doing? When they arrested our brother, no, this man, Igbo, what was happening? We are all bunch of cowards. South, shame on us. We no get mind. Go to the military now. Go to the military. In Lagos State, didn't you hear what happened in Lagos State? Men came from Kaduna to come and claim our what? Our slots. They said that they needed 20,000 men from Igbo land. They said only 2,000 come outside. Who do you think fill up the remaining slots? Northerners. Go to the Nigerian army now. Their official language is Hausa. See, these people will finally colonize us, whether we like it or not. Because, let me tell you why. We the Southerners, we are just traitors and we will betray ourselves. It's so unfortunate.
Okay, all right, AFCON. We'll be watching the match today.
Nigeria, Cameroon.
Yeah, Nigeria, Cameroon.
Well, you can see the level of patriotism in our boys. You see, we are playing with the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. You see, the Super Eagles are becoming the Super Chickens because these boys are not playing well. Honestly, Tinubu told them, he said, guys, I'm not impressed with what you are playing. You guys are not meeting up standard. And Ahmed Musa said, I'm going to watch our game again. If you don't say the team don't pay you. Just imagine. I cannot stake my money on Super Eagles in this today's match. It was the days of what's it called? Yobo and all the likes. Yes, I would say these boys will play with passion. This one, Chukwueze, did you see what Chukwueze is doing? If you don't carry ball, they go by Milan. Don't go bust my leg. Osimhen has seen 6 1-on-1. Osimhen has not been able to convert one. Osimhen, who is the what? African player of the year, he has seen 6 1-on-1. If anytime they go, Napoli, madman, no go break my leg. No go. Boniface, all of a sudden overnight, Boniface developed injury. He's doing drama. This other guy that is in Real Sociedad, I can't recall his name. This other guy who actually came, and overnight he said he has injury. He has bunked back to Spain, and now he's playing for Real Sociedad. All these are players are not passionate. So first and foremost, Nigeria will not win the AFCON. I am telling it here.
That's a negative.
We are not. Forget about it. If Morocco catch us, we are gone. We are suya. They will suyanize our boys. If Cape Verde,
That's what he's saying, Raphael.
no, Super Eagles cannot win the AFCON. We cannot.
Catch you.
Those boys, they don't know how to play football. They are terrible. They are not playing beautiful football. They are playing football like pregnant women.
Super Eagles is going to beat Cameroon.
See this man. You can't even win Cameroon.
In 98,
in 98
what happened?
Do you have the same players? Are they playing with that level of dedication?
The players there.
1994, what?
Are they playing with that level of dedication today?
2015, what happened?
Well,
Say it.
well, I will come here.
Silence will beat.
Well, I will come here on Monday. I will come here on Monday. I will come here on Monday, Mr. Mike, to tell you that. Didn't I tell you that Nigerians will not defeat Cameroon? Because our men who are supposed to even ginger these boys, incentivize them that, oh yeah, for every goal, Osimhen, you score, I'll give you some amount. They're not doing it.
Udeze is saying that the Super Eagles are not playing well, but the Indomitable Lions are not better at the moment.
That is not grammar. The question is today. I think that ball will start by 6 p.m. Today,
The Super Eagles.
Nigeria is coming back home.
Are you betting it? Are you going to bet it? Don't mind Niyi. Niyi is not a football fan. He's not a football fan, you know. He's not a real football fan. So the way I say, because if the team, they are not doing well in a match, you don't want the match, doesn't mean with the pet talk they give to them, and everybody complaining are supposed to be directing that talk to the players, just to ginger them. This is the morale, to boost the morale of the players that matters. You know, I can say generally, I think it's the saddest days I've ever been to stadium and watch football. That was during the Paraji scenario in National Stadium in Surulere. It's the pet talk. Those guys, with the pet talk, they came in. Angola was leading us. With the pet talk, they equalized. And Dr. Mongolo, a man of 38 years old, has to score the winning goal. And Paraji sacrificed himself for that match. He even bought his own ticket to come down to that. So ordinary ambulance, Nigeria could not provide. There was no ambulance. They have to send for ambulance in Lutz. So what are the motivations they are giving these players? What are the motivations? What are the motivations? I listened to what's it called? This Cameroonian NFA chairman, Samuel Eto'o. He gave those guys pet talk when they lost the match. That I don't think majority of these guys were born in Cameroon. If you were born in Cameroon, you won't be playing all this nonsense you were doing on the pitch. And that one definitely motivated them to qualify for the, for them to be best loser or so. So what I'm saying is, don't write these players off, because it's not easy with the crisis in the country, everything. They still sacrifice themselves to come and play for a nation. I mean, it's not so good morning, viewers. Good morning, everybody. My Oga, I greet you. Mr. Akirimade, good one to you there, sir. And I can say Mr. Kazim. Mr. Kazim, you're doing well. Jane, thanks for withstanding the pressure. Both the one they've been saying about me that was arrested, and I think what's it called, Uche Genius, he should desist from being genius of evil, genius of crime, and genius of rascality. Because as you're growing, you have to grow your age. This is not a time to be sitting on the fence and be in the barbarian group just to be punishing people, right?
Where did you see that?
You don't read the comments. You don't read. I have to tell you, bro, my brother, Mike, you don't read all these comments. There was threats on these guys there. This lady is like, it will show you. They will send it to you. They will send it to you. No, you get to. You need to be going through it. Those guys are burning fire under you. You don't know. They are burning fire, Mike. I'm telling you, they are burning fire under you. Especially that genius, Uche Genius. Criminal genius. If you're genius, you put your genius you have into productivity, not destructive.
When did that happen?
It started last week. Last 2 weeks. They screenshot everything for me. They threatened that lady that they are going to kill that lady. That's Jane. And boy, where's your boyfriend? He has been arrested. I'm being. Can you imagine? Can they stood so low?
Just cry and look away.
No. You won't look away. If you look away, they will think it. You need to tell them, Mike. You need to tell them, because they don't. We don't want this station to. We don't want this Flip TV to be a barbarian. What's it called? Organization. We don't want it. That's why we are crying out loud.
I believe he's watching you.
He should be watching. That is, if we have years to live here, and if he had, here to hear,
Listen.
to listen, yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Kunle.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, right?
Really appreciate you
It's a pleasure.
for that.
Nice, Mr. Taiwo, Mr. What's it called? Taiwo too. Odunlade. Yeah, everybody's fine. Yeah, thank God for coming back to you. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Rotimi, good morning. I greet you all. And there's still one guy. That I think I've forgotten his name. I'll remember.
Where
Right?
have you been, Kunle?
I've been around. I've been engaged, and I thank God that I keep.
Port Harcourt Refinery?
No. If you want to go back to the Port Harcourt Refinery, it's a long thing. It's a long thing. We will stay here for long.
Sorry.
Is there any refinery working now, Nat? Do you have a refinery? Do you have a working refinery or not? No, yes or no? Dangote. So why are you not emphasizing on Port
No,
Harcourt
I
refinery?
just asked the question. Dangote is an individual
No,
refinery.
that's a step ahead already. Because a country with 4 refineries, with Dangote refinery, 5 refineries, and modular refineries was allocated to individuals in this country. Who is who in this country? The billionaires of this country. What have they done with the modular refinery? Obasanjo awarded the contract for them. To them. What have they done with it? They just collected and sat down on it without taking any step. So let's still thank God that Dangote refinery, they are private refinery all over the world. There are people that hold private refinery. So if Dangote, nevertheless, I'm not so happy with Dangote, with what's happened to him, the round tripping of naira and dollars that he did with Emefiele. I think for now, the EFCC should investigate him more further. And what's the other guy called? The Udume. They don't have any priority. They don't have any. We are all Nigerians, and they don't have any superiority over anybody. They cannot. Udume cannot be questioning the president. Who is Udume? For God's sake, I'm bold to say this, and I'm ready for it. We are 250 million people in this country, and Udume alone cannot shape the way we Nigerians will go. Once there's no security in Abuja, they should move anything that is immovable from there, because they are there. The bandits are coming into Abuja. They are there. The bandits were escorting the former IG of police to his office. Bandits, can you imagine? That was under Jonathan. That's for sure. You want to say you own the country, and the country belongs to everybody. And the hostility of this nomadic Fulanis that are riding Okada itself, and that's why I have to tell Lagos State has to be very, very, very careful. You profile people that are coming into your state.
All these bike riders.
Bike riders, yes. It's bike. All these bike they used to operate and destroy anywhere they want to to launch attack on. So to me, the fact has to be we don't need to be hiding the fact ourselves, and our president should wake up as well to do the needful. And I think he's not sleeping the way he is, because that man is a very clever man. He knows what he's doing. That's our president, Asiwaju Tinubu. Yes, you can abuse him, you can do anything, but we that we know him, we know who he is. Some will say, what are you benefit? I'm not there to benefit anything from any president, as I am. But when we see the right thing that somebody wants to do, let him. You can see a lot of them, all his comrades, the contestants that contested for the election, the presidential election. They were applauding him. They were applauding him. For the steps he has been taking. Let's give him. This is a guy that he said renew hope, and let the renew hope actualize. Let him actualize his renew hope, not blocking him at the middle of the road and say when it is time to wake him up, let's tell him, Oga, our president, you are governing in this way. Please, this is not what. So
the rate of kidnapping in Nigeria here is alarming, and it's very, very, very worrisome. Was the administration of Bola Ahmed doing to stop this?
Yeah.
You think you can have peace of mind with this administration?
Definitely.
Yesterday, along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway,
a guy was kidnapping.
PDP
kidnapped. PDP chairman in Ogun
chairman,
State.
yeah,
Yeah.
was
Kidnapped. Yeah.
Can Tinubu defeat this?
Okay. Okay. Let me now tell you one thing. There are some bastards, right, among every regions, that are working with these bandits. It's an intelligent thing that a normal man, a sane man should know that Tikule Obakpani, Tojo Lekpani, if the death did not come from home and outside cannot just plot your death, it's an insider that would, So there are some bastards among these regions. Either you talk of Southeast, you could remember there's one guy they captured in Abuja, too, that is the head of the bandits that came from kidnappers. When you talk of kidnappers, bandits, they are same family. So don't let us start kidnapper, bandits, Boko Haram, they are same. But how can you just wake up and say you want to kidnap to survive? Kidnap people, abduct people. It's senseless. So you could hear that one too from Southeast, operating in Abuja. So those bastards among us, let us flush them out. Once we get them, I can tell you for free that there are some of these Ogun State people that will align with those Fulani bandits, the expatriates. I'll call them expatriate bandits. Expatriate kidnappers. So our governors, I said it last week or 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks, I was privileged to be around there, that we need our governors to be proactive. It's proactiveness. It's not all about you want that should not be just celebrating much. He has to hit the ground running now. That he won his election that's at Supreme Court. So he should put an end to all those paparazzi. We want action now. That's why we voted them for. I think Osun is still a bit better, as I can tell you, all free, because Osuns are always vigilant. The state is always vigilant. Yes. Not even the government is a structure that has been on ground with the people. Because as Osun now is, they know who is who. If a stranger comes in, they will know. And they know the strangers. They know where they belong. So if any crisis happen, they know where to get them. So if other states can do so, and I think, Ondo State, too, has waking up since that church bombing they did then. So there's proactiveness, leadership is what we need now.
Now, Omaba is asking a question from you. Kunle, what has been renewed since Tinubu got into office? And what has been renewed since Tinubu got into office?
Okay. I think if I decided not to hire Sadi Somoba, I've been hearing his name, but I don't know him, and I don't want to know him. He's an antagonist, but I will just use this platform to explain myself. What has been different? Omoba should tell me any president that came into power within 6 months is a cabinet. He started probing his cabinet, sending them to EFCC. That is, it does not want to condone corruption. It's not going to condone corruption. Omoba should take note of that. And even his own son, he banned his son, that Sheyi Tinubu, from entering Aso Rock or sitting with So they say charity begins at home. There are a lot of things this man is doing that you may not see because you are on the other side. So there's nothing good, Omoba, that you will see. And I pray you will not see anything good from the government until the government finish. And with that we are saying, we'll keep praying, and we keep, when it is time to correct them or to come for them or to call them out, we do that. I'm not saying Tinubu is perfect. I'm not saying he's perfect, but these bandit issues, especially the just killing, because I watched the video. Personally, I sat down and watched the video. And what is the problem of that place? I was in Jos sometimes, not too long ago. I'll say that. It's been a while. That barricading is prone to attack because it's barricaded. You have all the bottle packs of this, from the one from the east, the one from the south, the one from, talk of all the buses. The park is just like park. When you talk of Ojota Park, barricading is just like Ojota Park. So what happened there is our former head of state he divided Jos into Jos. He created another local government, which these bandits belongs to. And it's only anytime there's a festive mood that they will come, because when I got to
When I got to Plateau State, we hired a cab, and it was that cab driver that was telling us all this, that this is what happened. They don't always have peace during. So where is the voice of the Christian in that place? There's no voice for them, because it's all about religion. And our president, former head of state, shouldn't have done that. That's President Babangida, former military president. He shouldn't have done that. You know, you created a local government for the what's it called, the Muslims and the Christians. You shouldn't. That's where the unity has to, you know, to be tarnished. Then there's no unity in Kaduna, in Plateau State, as I'm talking to you now. But it's a peaceful state. It's a peaceful state. When you see the weather, you see the potato, you see everything. And that Plateau State is supposed to be one of the highest earning, you know, states in Nigeria, because they have a very, very atmosphere for tourism. But why bandits? Why team bandits? Bandits that like Afghanistan's. Bandits that the way America is treating Afghanistan, that is how we're supposed to be treating bandits.
Do you think we would have solved that?
Oh, B wouldn't have. Yeah, no. That's why
He won the election.
that's why I couldn't stake my money on Obi during that election, because Obi is a newcomer. Yet you don't. Obi is just going round. He just started going round to familiarize with what is going on, how the whole country is. Obi is new in the system, and they will just use him and dump him the way they did Jonathan then. That is just the truth I have to tell you. Anybody that wants to listen should listen. They will use Obi and they will dump Obi, and there will be more corruption under Obi. Can Obi send anybody to EFCC? Can Obi be bold enough to face the retired generals? Can Obi be bold enough to face all these erudite politicians? Even the Udume that is talking now. Udume is not only the senator we have in the house. It should not distract the governance of this same Udume that said the Boko Haram were calling him, that they were calling him. And they were calling you could not handle them over then to see. I think we should all sit down when time comes and gather all the regions together to pass to view the way we want to go. Because if the country cannot hold together the way we are now, and some people are trying to build, while some people are trying to disrupt the country, or destroy the country. So we should sit down. So you that you want to destroy, say hi. Once they say hi, we put them aside. You that want progressiveness for the country, I think we know ourselves. Say hi. So majority will carry the votes.
All right, thank you.
So that's one thing I wish.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming. Opara, good morning to you.
Mr. Mike,
How are you doing?
I'm too fine.
I was asking a question. I said, if we were the president of the country, do you think we would have solved the security crisis we are presently facing in the country? Do you think?
Mike, please allow me to thank God for you. Okay.
Can we just go straight to
Yes,
the
yes.
points?
Father, I thank you. I
Can we
worship
go
you.
straight to the points?
We are going to get to the points now. Father, I thank you and magnify your name for making us have a peaceful day. Be blessed, be magnified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. If Obi, I don't know if Obi be the president of this country, whether he will solve it or not. But let them give Obi chance for us to know whether he will do it or not first. Kule was here talking blah 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 blah. If Obi cannot stop the insecurity and corruption, why do they rig the election against him? I'm not a fan of Obi. I did not want any Igbo man to be there. What I need is Biafra, not Igbo president in Nigeria. But fortunately or unfortunately, Nigeria decided to vote Obi. With the outcome of everything, everybody knows that Obi won the election. The whole world knows that Obi won the election. And which is what I've been crying, that Obi, they will use you and dump you. The both Obasanjo and everybody that supported Obi, I did not interrupt you, please leave me alone. When those people that supported Obi, they want to use Obi to trash the hope of Biafra. They want to use Obi to distract Biafra attention from their struggling. Like you can see, even though in our platform here, most of us turn now talking Biafra. During the time of Obi, they fought me, they slapped me, they abused my father. They said, why did not support Obi? I said, no, I don't need Obi. I don't need Igbo man to be a president. What I need is my Biafra. Give me my Biafra, I'm okay. I'm not after Igbo president. But unfortunately, Obi win them. Why can't they allow Obi to be there? I stand on the truth.
How sure are you that Obi won the election?
I said Obi won the election with the accounting, 100%.
By the Supreme Court?
Supreme Court, what are they for? Who put Supreme Court? Who inaugurates the judges? Where money buy? Money, even though the president now, in camera on campaign, I think camera show it, where he's using money. The new currency that he say is not in the town, he's using money. But camera bring it out. If they can say the truth, camera bring it out. Where do you see Obi lodging money for people? Even in Lagos, Obi won. Obi won presidential election. In the election. So what I'm saying, but I thank God though, Obi is not there. I praise God Almighty, Obi is not. If Obi is there and we are facing this hardship, Western medium, Northern Arewa, we are finishing Igbo people. I'm telling you honestly.
Yes.
Thank God, this dollar rising, naira falling. This hunger we are facing now, had it been the Igbo man, they will say, this is what you are saying, that Igbos will destroy Nigeria. Igbos will destroy Nigeria. Thank God, Obi is not there. Thank God, Igbo man is not there. Thank God, thank God, Ohanes and Igbo. Ohanes and Igbo were not in corridor of power. We are not in corridor of power. And I pray that Tinubu should continue. I'm telling you honestly, if Tinubu can go third time, fifth time, sixth time, 100 times, let him go. Let him go. I wish him to be there so that God will justify Igbo man.
There's no provision for that in the constitution.
But if Tinubu can win this election through money, Tinubu can adjust the constitution through money.
Yes. Yeah.
Look, I'm an Igbo man. I am Biafra. I'm telling the truth. Yes. Tinubu is a political manipulator.
Yes. Confirm.
Tinubu is a political manipulator.
Confirm.
He's a political calculator. He's a political dribbler. When Tinubu took his political calculator, he pressed 1, pressed 2, pressed 3. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 4. How many? 7. But when Tinubu pressed it finish, it will give you 0. The answer, instead of the answer 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. Instead of it to be 7, Tinubu will press it on. It will give you 0. You people go back to 0. Start counting again. Like you did on Nnamdi Kanu case. Supreme Court. Cancel Nnamdi Kanu case. Say go and start from day 1 again. That's whom Tinubu is. So you cannot beat Tinubu. You cannot beat Tinubu as far as politics is concerned. Peter Obi cannot beat him. A person whom Obasanjo in 2003 collect the whole Western state out of the hand of Eddie. But Lagos State wasn't able to collect from Tinubu. Do you think that he's a common man in politics? Lagos State, Obasanjo and PDP collect the whole state in the West. But Lagos, where Tinubu sit as oracle, where he sit as a knight, nobody was able to collect him. Obasanjo try, no way. Obasanjo just say, leave that man alone, no, he's a strong man.
Nigeria problem, no president can solve it.
Eh? You understand what I'm saying? So Tinubu can manipulate the constitution to become president again.
That is it now. He's a money buyer.
Let me tell you. So I thank God. Igbo man, God to separate us.
He's a money buyer. You don't win the election.
I'm not. Listen. I say I pray that Tinubu should be there so that Igbo man will be free. Igbo man will be justified. If Peter Obi is there, Peter Obi will kill Biafra finally. For Nigeria to say he's a good man. Peter Obi will kill Biafra finally. To say, for Nigeria to say Peter Obi is a good man. Peter Obi is a good governance. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look at Apoga. Ojukwu handle Apoga over to Peter Obi. Where is Apoga now? How do the P2B control Apoga? Look at in his own time, Mozob, when Obi was the governor of Anambra State, Mozob were killed by federal troops. Troops in Anambra. What did P2B do? You know what I'm saying? So if
Don't fight. Don't fight.
Ada Kunle, don't fight. Kunle, don't fight people. Kunle, don't slap people because they do support you. Kunle is enough. Kunle is enough. Don't bring trouble here, Kunle.
Hello. Kule.
When you are talking, nobody challenge you. Uh-huh.
Only God knows what is happening.
P2B, I'm still thanking God. P2B is not there. Although he won the election, let us say the truth. But I thank God, Tinubu take it away from him. And I pray to Tinubu to continue. Because I'm still saying it. Okay, look at. During the election, how many people they killed, they beat because of P2B? To have P2B went and visit them and tell them sorry. P2B did not do it. But look at the people they killed in Jos. P2B went there and paid them homage. But in a Hamufu, in Enugu State, P2B gone there and paid the people homage. Even though in their IDP camp, they're still there now. P2B go there and console any of them. The people that killed in Lagos State, vandalized, even the day of election, P2B went and consoled them. But P2B went and console the people they killed in Jos, in their camp, in their houses, lay down and pray with them. This is how P2B will rule Nigeria against Biafra. I don't want P2B to be there. I don't want Igbo man to be there. This is how Igbo man will rule Nigeria against Biafra. You understand? So God is in control of everything. God is in control of whatever happens. But Tulumbu, whom they feel, like Kunle say, that P2B cannot stop the insurgency or killing. Let the Tulumbu that can stop it, let him stop it. Let Tulumbu stop it, the insecurity. Stop killing Biafrans, let him stop it. And allow Nnamdi Kanu to go, allow Biafra to be. If Tulumbu is a good man, thank you. I am Mr. Paradeni Okoko in this Republic of Biafra. Live by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and his POB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Arewa. Long live Republic of Oduduwa. Long live Nigeria if you want to live. It's not to force. Omo Biafra. Onarahakwanora. Onye nduru gbagburu. Lechen den chegbe niile. Samon Ekpa. Arahakwanora. Ka ihe mena kala gembe gi. Ihe aka n'anya. Basanya gị ụmụ Biafra ọ ga-adị na mma n'aha Jesus Christ. Ka emesịa nụ mbọsị nta aka chọọ n'Owere nchi n'aha Jesus Christ. Amen. Mike, you know that I'm the talkative. Somebody understand that I'm talkative.
All right. That was Okokundem with a very brilliant contribution. Good morning, sir. Your name?
Good morning. My name is Fafi Ebiolu.
From which state?
I'm from Osun State.
From Osun State.
Yes.
Okay, you want to make your own contribution?
Yeah, on the issue that is affecting the nation, Nigeria is a going concern. Many people have lost faith in Nigeria, but I see Nigeria as a great nation. All we have is political issue, and we cannot focus on the leadership without looking back at the followership, because the leadership emerges from the followership. The problem of this country today did not start with the leadership. The problem started from our families. Various families. If we want to solve the problem of Nigeria, we need to go back to the family setting. We need to come back with our values, our culture. We need to reignite that thing that can make a parent say, where did you get this pen from? Where did you get this biro from? We need to instill discipline, honesty, integrity in our young ones. We need to leave a legacy that will promote sincerity, respect for humanity. We need to do something. Not waking up and blaming the president. Whoever becomes the president of Nigeria today cannot do magic. Cannot do magic. I don't care whether you are from the north, from the south, from the east. You are human. As long as you are a Nigerian, you are qualified to rule Nigeria. I do not hold the leaders responsible for what we're going through today. I hold all of us collectively responsible. Let us go back to our family system. Let us go back to that system where the landlord on the street knows everybody and what they do. Today, our youngsters are involved in all manner of fraud. What do? We celebrate them. Let us go back. Let us sit down as a people and say the truth and do the right thing. This country worked in the 90s. This country worked in the 70s. This country worked in the 80s because we upheld our values. But today, I tell you, you find a young person who doesn't even understand the culture or the value. When you have nothing, you cannot put something on nothing. And when such people emerge as a councillor, as a chairman of a local government, we want them to perform magic. No, it doesn't work like that.
Talking about the magic, you mentioned in your statement. We have a president that told us during the campaign that he was prepared for this job, regardless of what has been happening in the country and regardless of what is to face. But you're talking about not expecting money. Don't you think your statement is not in the right direction?
I'm going to put this to you, that everybody, if I contest for the presidency today, I will tell you that I will do the right thing. But the first thing is, most of these people who contest, do they actually know the magnitude of the problem? They don't know. Because, hold on, sir, because they are not in power. They are only privileged. The little they can promise us is based on the little information they have. For instance, I want to come and rule your company. I am not a board member. I don't work in that company. And I'm promising you, when I get there, I will increase your share capital. I will do this. I will make your company profitable. Do I know to what extent? Do I really understand your values, culture, your institutional culture? Do I know what and what, how you trained your staff? Look, anybody who promises to do magic with Nigeria is a political talk. When they get in there, they do their best. They always do their best. But the system, until we begin to refine the system from the family setting, from our religious institution. In fact, the religious institution no longer exists. They have been turned into something else. Until we go back to institution and strengthen this institution, that is when we can now begin to have a good and functional society. We are looking for a functional society where we do not have strong institution. We must build institutions first. We must build capacity before we get to where we're going. Nigeria, we have potential. Nigeria is a blessed country. We are a great nation. We are industrious. We are hardworking as a people. But until we go back to that thing where we used to be in the past, we go back to the drawing board and we ask ourselves the truth, and we decide to speak the truth irrespective of tribe, religion. I don't see this country moving forward. The president will not wake up one morning and carry 200 million people on his head and say, this is what you must do. I know the buck stops on his table, but for God's sake, we as individuals, we hold this nation a lot. There's this saying in America, do not think of what America can do for you, but think of what you can do for America. As a Nigerian, have you ever sat down and asked yourself, what can I do for this nation? How can I move this nation forward? It's always, what can the government do for me? What have you done to help the government? What have you done to help this country?
Somebody should hold your para there. What's happening there now?
So,
please.
That's just my view.
You so much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
All right. All right, Matthew, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Mike Adekunle.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
What's going on?
I'm fine. But I think I strongly disagree with the last
Speaker.
I respectfully and strongly disagree with him, particularly in the area of
Not expecting magic from this.
no. The leadership
Followership as well.
and followership,
Okay.
as it has to do with insecurity. Let me quickly tell you that if you look at what is happening in Plateau State, look at it critically and point out one area where the followership is at fault. Have a situation where you have an ethnic group that is living above law. It's a situation where you have an ethnic group that is seen to be the first class citizen of this country. I'm talking about the Fulanis. I don't see the fault of any Nigerian when it comes to how the government is able to address insecurity. We have been yearning for state police. We have been yearning for a rejigging of security architecture. The best Buhari could give us was to introduce a constabulary police that is better known for, or rather, just like a neighborhood watch, that have no capacity to combat crime. As we speak, the military said they are in the process of inviting one of the camp chairmen in Plateau State, who accused the military personnel of aiding the Fulanis to chase away their people and pave way for the Fulani to come and burn down the houses of the people. So for me, I think it is clear. The government must, as a matter of urgency, look at the security architecture. We must decentralize the security power. We must give some security power to the state governors. And at times, even the traditional institutions should be drafted into the security arrangement. Until we do that, we are not in any way close to solving our security challenges.
What signal is the abduction of the politician that was kidnapped along Lagos Expressway sending to Lagos State and the government, Lagos State government, and the government of Oyo?
That road, this is not the first time kidnapping will be taking place. Any area you have bushes, forests, where people can hibernate, hide, is always an environment where kidnapping takes place. I've been telling you, I say, the reason you are not seeing kidnapping in Lagos is not even because you have better security, you have security experts managing. What is it now? It's not because you have better people managing Lagos security. It's because in Lagos, you don't find bushes around. Lagos is bordered by cities. So when you leave Lagos going towards other states, you meet bushes, forests, and people can hibernate in those forests, those bushes, to perpetrate crime of kidnapping and all that. But it is a problem we are getting. Don't forget that even before now, the issue of kidnapping, whether in the southwest here, whether in the south, whether in the southeast, the Fulanis have been severally accused. I'm not saying other tribes, maybe the Igbos, the Yorubas are not involved in kidnapping, but if you look at what happens in the major highway, the Fulani are the center of it. So it brings us to the point that we need to strengthen Amateku. And the only way we can strengthen Amateku is to give them power to bear arms, so that they have the capacity to combat crime. And we still have to allow other states to come up with security arrangement of that nature. So the only way, the better way to address it is to rejig our security architecture, to share the security power among federal, state, and local governments.
Are you going to be watching the match between Cameroon and Nigeria today?
I don't think so. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of football. Like that.
All right, thank you so much. All right. Good morning, sir.
What happened in Nigeria? And we don't look.
Come closer to the mic.
And we don't look. Because we don't know tomorrow. It's a long time when we are doing politics in Nigeria. If somebody get there now, no need to argue, no need to fight. Just do your business. Continue to do your business. God is our own God, where we are believed. As in Nigeria believe God, I ain't save Nigeria till today. Make anybody don't fight. Just hold on. It's long time when we be in politics. You know, Obasanjo come there. Obasanjo, he come to position. He clear our debit. He clear our debit when we hold. When Nigeria hold, he clear it. Let Tinubu use his sense to control Nigeria. As you don't enter be that. Some people agree, say you don't enter. But some people they first say you don't enter. Problem there. Open border, do refinery for people. Let Nigeria settle. Let Nigeria settle. Petrol, 700 per litre is too much. It's too much. You do it for people. Do it for people. Not for only you. Not for you. For people in Nigeria to enjoy, to see something, buy. Open border. Open border. Open border for people. Let rice come. No farmer. No farmer. We don't get farmer. We don't get farmer. Open border.
Why we not get farmers? What do you think say they happen?
Fulani don't kill people in the farm. Fulani they kill people in the farm. People don't run away. Our children, they don't dey for farm again. Open border. Tinubu, please. Open border, let people enjoy. And do petrol. Do refinery for people. Let them enjoy you. Let them enjoy you. God will bless you. God will keep you.
All right.
You will live long.
All right, thank you. Do you have any contribution to make before we go? A short contribution from you. All right, thank you so much, viewers. We appreciate you for joining us today. Join us on Monday for another edition of Bystanders at Newsstand. I remain Michael Adekunle. Have a good weekend.